So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, this video is going to focus on the level 5 of the Grand Voyage Morgan fight, and this is one of those Grand Voyage where right now there's basically one single team that can beat the hardest difficulty. If I'm not mistaken, this is the case for Morgan as well as local sea monster, while Alwida has a wide variety of teams possible, and Luffy does not have a level 5 team, what I've seen, feel free to correct me. And Buggy, I know there's a theoretical level 5 team, but you do need time skip Luffy at level 115, you need to own him and have him as a sub. But yeah, let's play this through, because after this run I'm going to be testing out some alternatives, because as a team builder myself, hearing that there's only one team possible makes you want to see, is that really the case? And the easiest way to start is usually to use the same template but try and swap one unit out, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, right now it's hard to imagine other captains. Like, obviously we have Blue Zoro, so if someone gets him at level 150, he should be able to be helpful. I don't see why not. We'll need to try it out though, of course. But he's a 5.25 times captain, and yeah, that's pretty high of course. It's higher than these two captains I'm using. But the buffs he gives are not as high. But yeah, we are stage 4 now. And you do the super swap on character on Wanda. Tashigi special, Zoro special. You kill El Meppo with Zoro, and then just take out Morgan. And yeah, my team is pretty heavily invested, at least Tashigi. Tashigi is level 150. I've been lucky with Law dupe, so Law is at level 120. And the others are around level 105, 110, except for character Wanda, I don't have any dupes. And on this team, Wanda and Carrot are not Limbrick expanded. I haven't done that yet. I've been meaning to do that eventually, it's just not been any big rush to do it. So yeah, let's see how that works out. Otherwise, I got pretty good, quite a few Limbrick expansions here, like the whole team except for Character Wanda are Limbrick expanded. And yeah, we're hitting with Wanda and Carrot first, since they do the most damage. For some reason they do a lot more damage than Law, even though Law has higher stats and also has Sparrow Pen. I'm not sure why, honestly. But yeah, as you see, agonizingly close to kill, but not quite. I did everything I could to try and get that little extra damage. But I had to realize that the only way I get that damage is Limbrick expansion. So here's the same team, except Wanda's got a gold key, Limbrick expanded. As said, I'm not too upset about doing that. It was going to happen eventually. Like, one of the coolest things with one character Wanda Limbrick expansion is that after you use their special, you can instantly use it again. So you can do -4 CD in one turn. That's just super cool, in my opinion. But yeah, let's do this dance again. So now character Wanda has a lot higher stats, and we can easily KO Helmeppo. And that will give us the damage we need to take out Morgan. Yeah, no issues there. Let's try out some alternative teams. First we have a quick one here with East Blue Zoro. He gives a chain lock final stage. He has a driven, so he gives Mr. Tree support, so I figured let's try it at least. But then when I started playing the final turn, I realized I made a big mistake, and it's the fact that there's no Mugi on the team to let Weechi Zoro use his super type special. So I was like, yeah, I was doing all the specials, getting the chain lock with Zoro, using all specials, and then I just realized, like, oops, I don't have any color affinity. Yeah, this is not going to work. Like, even with Zoro's super type specials, I basically know that it's not going to be enough damage, but I wanted to try it out at least. But yeah, this is a give up moment. I actually give up quite a lot when I test stuff out, so it's just not often I include it in videos. This is interesting though. This uses the legend Brook, and instead of a chain lock, he does a chain boost. Otherwise, he's very similar to Luffy Zoro. So I figured like this might actually be possible. But I figured that the damage will end up being a little bit too low. One thing I want to try when I can max out my last final tap though is to abuse Brook's healing together with Law's super type, and maybe together we can get over half HP for Law's super type and final tap, Law's final tap, and use Law's final tap for the death down conditional instead of Pedro, and maybe replace Pedro with something else. Like something like that would be interesting, but right now my Law is not ready with the final tap. So not an option, but yeah, Law's final tap is 3 times attack, so will be cool to try out. And as you see, the damage is not that far away. Like if you have more level limit pick expanded, I'm pretty sure that's a kill. So you can replace Luffy Zoro with Brook as long as you are whale enough, which I'm not. Sadly, maybe after Annie, who knows? Maybe I can get quite a few dupes of this and I can redo this team maybe. And yeah, I just kept playing for fun, but yeah, the run is over there. We've already done our stalling. And if you don't know why we do the stalling, it's for Zoro's captain ability. We need to take some damage for that. But yeah, this is the final team. I thought I'd play it through since this is quite a bit different in terms of support and how we play and such. So yeah, basically we're replacing Pedro for this limited Mihawk, and this is an old Blitz Mihawk from the Warlord Blitz. He has only been on Asugo once and never rerun. He's actually a really good unit. I've used him a few times. And the reason we can use this Mihawk is first, he's a free spirit, so you can use Mr. Tree support, which is just needed. Secondly, he is a death down conditional booster. He can even set defense to 0 himself. But of course on this team that doesn't matter because we have Carrot and Wanda. And Carrot and Wanda are just irreplaceable for this due to the hunger. There is literally no other unit you can use. So you need to own Carrot and Wanda to be able to beat level 5 of this mission. There's just no way around that right now. But yeah, take a different approach here because there's an issue final stage with getting matching orbs. Like, this is obviously built around Pedro. Pedro keeps his own Dex Orb when you hit perfects. He gives surrounding Dex Orbs. So you have an easy time getting full board from Dex Orbs. Mihawk does not do that. So I decided to basically not use Last Super Type yet. And use Last Super Type on stage 4 to lock the orbs for final stage. This also means that if I get bad orb RNG, I can just reset earlier. I don't have to play to stage 5. But yeah, no matter how I do, there's going to be some orb RNG. But on this run, I got the orb RNG lottery win. So we do have a full board of matching orbs here that we can lock with Law. And yeah, we need to do some different supports to handle the debuffs here. We have no Neko support to remove attack down and bind here. But thankfully, Law has a copy of that support in the limited rare recruit Corazon. And we can just put Rayleigh support on Luffy Zoro instead. So like debuffs wise, this comp works fine. It makes final stage. The question is just, will it beat final stage? And I was pretty sure it wouldn't because Unlike Pedro, Mihawk is only a 1.75 times death down conditional. If Mihawk was 2 times, he will have been able to beat this as well, for sure. But yeah, that extra damage that lacks, that really sucks. But yeah, let's play it out at least. So yeah, what possibilities are there to beat this level 5 with different comps? Well, I touched on one with like Brook and Law, if you can get up to Law's final tap proc. And if you can do that, you can skip Pedro and maybe run a future unit that likes help buff existing buffs to get more damage that way. One option already exists in the Kaku unit, but I don't think we can handle all debuffs with him, so that's like more something to keep in mind when future Dex slashes release. But as you see, with just 1.75 times conditional, we are unable to kill Helmeppo in one hit. But still, pretty good damage. Mihawk did a good job. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.